muted today, am I? No! We all go! All systems go today! Not having the same issues as yesterday. Hello and welcome! This is a brand new Smith Land from the library. And today, we haven't gotten to the mines yet, Howdy. We're okay. But we're gonna get to them, I hope, today. I kind of want to know where the grindy bit comes in. And then I get to log in and do the grindy bit sometimes. But there's no grindy bit yet for me, because I'm too much of a baby. But hello, everyone. It's Limbus Day. We are... I feel like if I say what you guys have said there, the Limbus E. I feel like if I say that quickly, it feels like I'd somehow get flagged because it sounds lewd. But hello, everyone. Hello, Neocromancer. Hello, Lucy Man. Hello, Dreaming Author. Hello, Exnum. Hello, Noversized Phantom. Hello, Howdy. Hello, Scout Waffle Hard. JCP Way. It is Limbus Day. We will be bussing it. Bussing it. Struggle bussing it. Ba -ba -ba. We were in the middle of our first dungeon, weren't we? I need to remember how to play this game. I haven't played it in like 2 weeks. 2 whole weeks. Hello, Pikachu. I never noticed your neck was a locker. And you got mail. Yeah, I'm not sure why my artists have made it look like a little envelope, but I guess it's because I'm locked via paper in the Forbidden Library, because it's the call that keeps me in the library, you see. Grind it in the Limbus zone, gotta take a grind to the Limbus zone. I got the thing wrong. That's the prologue? Oh, oopsie doopsie. I knew that. The Outcast is Canto 1. I remember. Thank you for pointing that out, Dreaming Author, because I was about to do something very silly. A good start, shall we say. Sound okay for you? It's a bit quiet for me. Yeah, it's okay for you guys. Good. There's a secret message in the tiny paper lock. There is. But we can't open it until 10,000 books have been read. So we'll never know what that secret message is for a long, long time. Yeah, you're right, is what you mean. I had Sync Associate South Section Streamer Sinclair. What a wonderful name. New player alert. I am enjoying the game so far. I played Ruiner and now we're playing this, so we're doing good. Welcome. When you're not doing something very silly, to be honest. That's true. I am a bit of a silly bean. Okay, let's resume. I wanna see a golden borough. What kind of nonsense is gonna happen when we see a golden borough? Did we get to the... Is that how far we went? Oh, so this is where we were, and now we can go boop 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 boop. To be silly is the default friendship. Yes, silly is good. Just call me Sync or something short, but Sync a sales section streamer Sinclair. But no, I'll call you Sync if that's what you wish. We will call you that. Sinclair. Yeah. Employee waiting room time. Wait, or do I have to enter here first? Okay, I have entered there. I don't really need to swap anyone. I'm good with what we've got. We're still getting bonus points from these ones. Oh, but I'm getting bonus points from my thingy as well. So that's good. I don't really need to change anything though. We went down a floor.
이곳을 다시 오게 될 줄 몰랐어요.
I didn't think I'd come back here.
대체적으로 로보토미
Most of
지구들은
Lobotomy
여러 개의
Corporation's
층으로
facilities
구성되어 있어요.
constitute of multiple
그리고
floors,
각자 층마다
and each floor is expected to be
주인이 되는
occupied
환상체들이
by an
존재할 거예요.
abnormality marking its domain.
어?
I'm
아까
pretty
그런
sure
게또
we
나온다고?
read this bit. Seriously, there's more?
그런 그 전투 정보?
Where,
그걸
so
대체 어떻게
where'd
알고
you
있는
figure out all that info about what we'll face and stuff?
파우스트는 모든
Faust
걸 알고
knows it
있어요.
all. Yes, she does. Pat. We like our smart girl.
안내에서는
I think she's
기포팀이
very cute.
사전
I kind of like a
정찰한다고
self-assured
하더라고요.
smart girl. The guide said a before team does reconnaissance in advance.
그냥 네가 관계자라서 하는 것뿐이잖아.
So you only know that because you have ties to the staff.
틀린 말을 하진
I never
않았잖아요.
claimed otherwise. Looking down her nose. That's the
어쨌든
part of
주요 적군이
why Faust is
매칭에
the
하나씩은
best. I
존재한다는 거군.
don't know if Faust is the best. I'm still in on Law and Order Why Not. I think she's wonderful. But I do. Faust does make me smile. The best girl is Honolulu. Honolulu was good. Honolulu is good. Faust is very mouse. Anyway, this means we should expect a great threat on every
등
floor.
뒤에 적을
It'd
두고서
be idiotic
전진하는
to
멍청한
advance
일은 할
into
수
the
없으니
unknown without making
결국
sure
끝이면
that we're clear
환상체를
of danger
정리해야만 하겠군.
in at least one direction, leaving us with no choice but to take them down as we go.
파우스트가 할 말을 앗아가 버렸네요.
You took the words right out of Faust's mouth. I don't know if it's something... Normally I'm used to, like, if a character speaks in third person like Faust does, it's normally like a mascot character. It's so strange to have a grown woman talking like this. I don't dislike it, but it's normally like a tiny mascot character that does this.
말하지 않더라도 의도를 전달할 수 있다면
It is not
그보다
a splendid
이상적인
thing
것은
to be
없지
able to
않겠어.
convey your intentions before they have been verbalized.
단테,
Dante,
별을 볼
it's
때예요.
time to see the star. I'm your manager, not your scapegoat, you know. Faust is Faust, but not Faust. Faust. I am Faust. Faust is very smart. Faust is very smart. We love her. I don't think I dislike any of them. I think Ishi gets a little on my nerves a bit. She's a little too serious right now, but... Faust is so inside her own head, she doesn't recognize her body as herself. Are you saying Faust cannot be a tiny mascot? That's true, Faust can be our tiny mascot, that's true. Faust has big opinions and even not finishing. We all know the Limbus Company. Yes, that's true. Don Quixote is the real mascot. One of Limbus' strength is that all the sinners are likable. Yeah! They're all likable in very different ways, though, which is good. It appeals to everyone. That one, that one, that one, that one. And... that one. Go!
개체 유형 확인.
Another veteran appeared in the dark, carrying a depressed aura. His sparkling old badge seemed to be signify a high rank once held. I can read, I promise. I would say one of the even greater strengths of the game is that it balances giving every sinner and the manager a character arc. I think that's really good. I think a few games... Oh, thank you for the follow, Riz Cool. Thank you. You got me to my 200 followers on Twitch. Yeah, really appreciate it. Thank you. Hello, Zero Sub. Welcome. Yeah, I think a few, because like Infinity Nikki as well. I think there's a few games now that are like focusing, doing gacha, but focusing on like a set of characters, so that way you're not like having to pull new characters and having to give hundreds of characters some kind of character arc. Like, it makes it so much better. Manager Gregor.
당신 얼굴은
I think I remember that face of yours, but
왜난
why?
있지?
Yeah, and the fact that the characters interact with each other often. Yes! That was one of the funnest things of Ruiner, is like when you got those like side bits to talk about. Like I said, I feel like they took one of the greatest strengths of Ruiner and made it a core part of this game. Can't figure. Fago has that issue too. Yeah, a lot of I think newer gachas are starting to change things a little more so they can like focus on specific characters, and you just get varieties of those specific characters kind of thing rather than new characters every turn. Almost every sinner one of the first 3 cantos does not much develop their sinner that much.
자네 부장이었다.
To be fair, even with first canto, we're still getting used to all of them, so there can't really be too much development in the first one, because it's still basically introduction. Not sure about the rest, though. Obviously, we'll need to find out when we get there. I was the head manager of your team. Not only did you desert us, you now have the audacity to take the lives of your old comrades, my subordinates.
이봐,
Ironic, since the Fate franchise
전쟁은
was
10년
more
전에
known
끝났어.
for its character death prior Fate.
아직도 병정놀이에서 벗어나지 못했나?
It was. It's kind of not that. Wow, I say not that I enjoy Fate Go, but I haven't been on Fate Go for a long time. Like the intro to like the Salem section being like 45 minutes of reading was a lot. I think the fact the gacha focuses on alternative versions of the same character instead of adding new helps a lot. I bet more games will start copying that aspect of the feature. I think they will. Like I said, I think a few have already started. Like the fact, like Infinity Nikki, like is a great one because you're only rolling for outfits. It's the same character all the way through, and things like that. I think rolling for something other than the shiniest new character is definitely going to be a trend in future gacha games. Look, the war ended decades ago, but I guess some folks haven't let go of their obsolete ranks, huh? Ended? Nothing has ended. Nothing has ended. The only character getting development of Fago is the main character, and it's just a sparrow. Yep, let's go destroy some planets, some timelines, some coral mash. The war may have been over for you when you deserted G-Corps, but we're fighting for our lives on the battlefield to this day. I never understood the people who cheated in Infinity Nick. Why? Yeah, there's no point in cheating Infinity Nick. Infinity Nick is wonderful. Why would you ever need to cheat that game? Just run around, be pretty, do dumb things. It's great. As much as I didn't want to relate to you in this way, I'm not really that different here. Then you ought to understand, Gregor. There is only one verdict that awaits deserters. You say that like it means something, but it's against company policy to carry out summary execution for personal revenge. My head manager. My mom can't take me drinking. Okay, so I was trying to learn on. So I would go here, 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 here. What does win rate do? Not what I would do at all. Okay, go. But these baby ones aren't the worst. And I guess I'd have to study the classes more. Because I was looking a little bit more at But we do have to make sure Angela doesn't explode herself. We do need to make sure of that. You know, important. Perhaps the time this ex-soldier spent off the battlefield was long enough to rust his prowess. Funny thing about the Smoke War, I think, is that we never really see it all. This time we know very little of the actual war. Also, hello, how am I feeling? I'm feeling good. I had a nice week off. Back to it. I'm excited to do more. I do not have Faust. That is a support. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Did I say Angela instead of Faust? I mean, let's face it, they are very similar. I'm gonna get confused. The head manager, who must have defeated countless enemies in his glory days, is now nearing his own end. You were once well respected, Gregor. Never really asked for respect. Faustikinia. And Faust.
더 이상은 전진하지 마라. 그곳은
Faustkilia.
지옥이야.
I'm still at it. Don't proceed any further. Only hell awaits you.
미안하지만 그러기는 힘들 것 같아.
I'm sorry, but
성실하게 일하자는 건
I don't
잘리거든.
think I can follow your advice. I ought to be a go-getter if I don't want to be fired.
돈에
Have you abandoned your honor
명예까지
for some
팔아버린 거냐?
pittance? Like 90% sure Faust might get an Angela ID. I would almost be kind of disappointed if she doesn't get an Angela ID. Like, she's snooty like Angela too. Faust Jenna. Roger, we heard you enjoyed light-haired, blue-eyed, pale, smart-ass women. We made another one! They had to make sure that, like, you felt at home after Ruiner, after the Stockholm syndrome of being with Roland and Faust for so long.
애저녁에 훈장이란 거
I sold that away long ago. Right with my medal.
독촉해서
Landlord couldn't wait for rent any longer. A bitter smile appeared on the head manager's face.
너도
You're
우리와
no
다를
different
것
from
없군.
us. But Faust could make shrimp jokes. Not sure about that. Angela wasn't really a fighter. I mean, when we did have to do her thing, she had some pretty good... Well, she was able to use the abnos, wasn't she?
결국 우리는
My question with who would get the washed up grade 9 fixer ID? Ooh, dunno. Man who sold the word. Hello, Razelfit. Welcome. Who would get the washed up grade 9 ID? In the end, we're
역겨운
nothing but disgusting pests. He took a few more shallow breaths, then ceased to move.
어이,
Hey, mind if I borrow a cig?
담배 좀 빌릴 수 있나?
이번만이다.
Heath would have the good. If we do like a canto with Heath and he finds out that Catherine's dead, then yes, washed up grade 9 fixer would be perfect because he would be boo-hoo, my wife is dead. Give me gender bent washed up fixer Ryoshu. Oh, that'd be good. Faust is the Kudera energy. Funny if you say that because I'm 90% sure my fish wife and Angelica have the same VA. That would be interesting. Gregor put the borrowed cigarette next to one he already held in his mouth and lit it and tossed it on the chest of the deceased commander.
미안.
Sorry,
너한테
didn't want to
내
share.
담배를 나눠서
mine with
물려주기는
that thing.
싫었거든.
Washed up grade 9 fixer Ryoshu would go hard. Thanks, Ryoshu! Ryoshu gave a snort. The smoke from Gregor's cigarette lingered. With the prevailing silence in the air for a short while. Okay. Oh, then we have like an event in the canteen, and then we have all this critical abnormality block. That seems terrible. I will pick whichever I shut up on, and I've lost count. Close that one. That one. Yeah, please try to avoid teasing me with things. Hopefully if you do mention something that's dumb.
부탁드려요.
Also, like, my mods haven't played this either, so they don't really know what spoilers are,
이곳부터는
so...
해장병들이
Be
머물렀던
kind,
흔적조차
do
보이지
not
않네요.
spoil. There appear to be no more signs of the ex-soldiers from this point
더
onwards.
이상 전진은 하지 말라고
The commander did warn
경고하던데.
us not to go any further. As we proceeded, we discovered the bodies that seemed to have been there for quite some time.
이건 우리
These are our... No,
회사 직원들의 시체예요.
our corpse employees.
둔기로 맞은 흔적이요.
I see traces of blunt
그러하구려.
instruments, and all the bodies share them in fact.
관리 기록서. 이건 환상체 관리법을 적어두는 문서예요.
Yes, Howdy is laying down the law. Please listen. A management report. This document contains instructions for keeping abnormalities in
보통
check.
관리 업무를 지정받으면
Normally,
지겨울
employees
정도로
tasked
안길려서
with
들어가니까.
catering to
이런 건 필요
abnormalities,
없는데.
memorizing instructions to the point of reciting them flawlessly. They don't usually carry notes like these.
추측컨대
I dare
환상체가
suspect that no
탈출했고
remaining employees had the
관리법을 알지
necessary
못했던 게
information when an
아닐까만.
abnormality breached. Ryoshi would clearly get red mist. That'd be fun. Ah, welcome back, Dante. You in particular, please be careful of spoilers and teasings of stuff. I will both confirm and deny her predictions at the same time. I will tell her that she's both completely correct and completely incorrect. That's a good way to do it. At least for a Vtuber man.
아직 격리실로 운반하지 않은
The eggs weren't moved into
그럴 수도
containment yet.
있겠네요.
That could be the case. There are way too many corpses here. The Dante for the Devil May Cry series. The manager. It's when Dante stopped doing Devil May Cry stuff and just stayed in the shop.
대체 어떤
And just
환상체길래
decided to
이렇게
manage
많은
other
수의
devil
직원들이
hunters. That's that Dante. Only watch you to get a potato, get confused. I think it's gonna take a while before I get real confused with this game. But I will, at some point. What kind of abnormality could have massacred these employees? Wait,
이게
what's
무슨
that
냄새죠?
smell?
이번에 사무실에서 비싼
You see, our
장비를
office
장만했지.
purchased an expensive device the other day.
얜 또 뭐라는 거냐?
What are you on about?
특정 친구들은
Sources
독성
suggest
정치도
that
뒤진다고.
toxin levels start to rise after a certain floor. We spam Bride with contradictory information. She will never trust chat when someone unintentionally is possible. No! Don't do that, don't do that. That sounds awful. No.
나 아까부터 귀에서
I've been
피가
bleeding
흐르는데
from my...
이거
I've been
괜찮은
bleeding
거야?
from my ears a bit. Is this okay?
고난 없이 어찌 전투
No battle is without
지속 노출되면 신체에서 지속적으로
I was told that
출혈을
continued
일으킨다고.
exposure may cause bleeding, like that.
정작 그렇게 말하는
How are
본인은
you
너무
so fine
멀쩡한데?
though?
이거
This is...
예전에 보급되었던
It's the
환상체 지역용
anti-abnormality
독성
gas grenade
가스통이네요.
supplied to the employees.
시체들 사이에서
One must have got off
폭발이라도
somewhere between the bodies here.
확실히 이 부분부터는
True, the toxicity levels do appear to be intense around this area. Honglu is a woman, Heathcliff is two rats in a trench coat, and Sinclair is a god amongst men. Of course Sinclair is a god amongst men. He has the Philip ID. Like that time Gregor forgot to make his car payments. I'll believe that one. Get fun. Hopkins had put on a gas mask before we noticed.
뭐야? 우린처럼
Hey
거 없어?
now, what about us?
제공되는 보급품은
We
따로
weren't granted
없었습니다.
any additional supplies.
이 새끼
You slippery
일찌감치
rat.
알고
You knew
있었냐?
all this time.
버러지 같은 자식.
You're not gonna get away with this. Heathcliff stopped mid-sentence and fell to one knee.
흥분하면 혈류가 더
Your blood
빨라집니다.
flow will quicken if
독이
you're
금방 퍼진다는
agitated.
거죠.
In other words, the toxin will spread faster.
자리에서
Try to
기도를
remain
놔두지
calm.
말고 최대한 천천히 호흡하세요.
I'm sorry, I just laughed at the idea of trying to tell Heathcliff to remain calm. You, the embodiment of anger, please stay calm. Can't believe Roland came back for Canto 10 and said this truly was the Limbus Company. Now that definitely sounds lewd. Hopkins, why? Didn't you tell me about this?
나야말로 물어보자.
Oh, I've got a question for you too, Yuri. Theoretically, he should have us extra rebreather from his, like, friend that died. I love these These nonsense spoilers are wonderful.
별 기대도 안 하고 들여놓은 짐짝 같은 사람한테
Why would I make our
가뜩이나
office
비싼 물건을
waste
준다는
precious funds
사실을
on
왜 알려야
expensive
하지?
gadgets with deadweight like you to use? Hopkins, you're an ass. Yuri's doing her best.
냉정하게 말하면
If
우리
we're being
선수에게
real, it's a
발을 들인
miracle
것도
you managed to
놀라운
join
거야.
us in the first place.
아야는 널 귀엽게 봐서
Maybe
챙겨주려고
Aya took
했을지는
pity on you and
몰라도
gave you special treatment, but she's gone
지금
now, so who
죽었는데
cares?
무슨 상관이야?
So where's Aya's breather thing?
비겁한 새끼.
Sneaky blighter. That's how you want to live.
해결사에게 비겁이란
Don't be silly.
되도 않는
Everything's
말이지.
fair game for a fixer. Always do the dead boys. Exactly. Why? We shouldn't leave expensive equipment just, you know, lying around. It's
붉은
silly.
시선님이 데리고 다니는 이들이
Hearing that red gaze had a company tickled my curiosity, but as it turns
제대로
out,
된 도구나
we were
정보도
just a
없이
bunch of ragtag lunatics who thought it would be a good idea to walk straight into these facilities with zero prep. Favorite is Canto 7 when we fought the big scary bear, and it was just Heathcliff in a bear costume. So Heathcliff's the bear, Abno? The one that gives you the hugs of death? I would love to go to the library too, that'd be fun.
저딴 새끼를.
What a sick joke. Can't do anything but wallop. Feeling the ire towards him, Hopkins backed away and scurried to the
그래도
exit.
덕분에
Well, at least I managed to grab an armful of
있었어.
Incaphone thanks to you.
창피할 테니까
I'll write my report that you all went missing,
행방불명이라고
because
불러줘.
suffocated to death is too embarrassing.
그럼
Ta-da! Yuri slumped to the floor, watching blood pour from her nose to her hands. And she's not the only one. Ryoda, Heathcliff, and the other sinners are suffering from blood loss too. Gregor?
유품이나 챙겨주려고 들고 왔던 건데.
I took this with me so you could have something to remember her by. Yay! See, someone was smart enough! Well done, Gregor. Well done. Gotta give it the college try. He was holding the same type of gas mask, the one Hopkins wore. But why?
아야 씨가
Her eye gave
넌
you special
챙겨주려고
treatment, didn't
했었다면서.
she? It was as
그럼
good as
거지.
yours then.
도구도 없이 기어들어온
As for
미친놈들.
our unprepared band of
살아남을 구멍이 있으니까
lunatics,
걱정 말고.
we do have a way out. Don't worry about us. Coughing up blood, Yuri put the mask on. I know he's right. I know earning recognition from an office of strangers is a hard thing to do, even if it takes on all kinds of errands day and night.
지부가 폐쇄될 때까지 남은 시간은
There
고작
were only 3
3분이었고
minutes left until the branch was locked down.
구조노보를 시작합니다.
Initiating site
제
burial.
눈앞에서
The doors are about to close on me.
에너지 전송
Energy transfer
85% 완료.
is 85% complete.
유리, 날 두고 가지 마. 유리!
Yuri, don't leave me behind!
그럼 난 도대체 어쩌라는 거예요?
So what else am I supposed to do?
책인가요?
Is it so wrong that I survived?
동료들이랑 같이 바보치기라도
I
했어요.
should have been buried alive along with my co-workers.
세대들이 돌수록 빠져나오면 안
When the whole
되거든요.
building was going under.
회사가 통째로
Also, the abnormalities would escape.
죄지.
It's a sin. At least down here.
그 말은
That stings a little,
아프네요.
Gregor.
그래, 고르씨.
Standing astounded, I snapped back to reality and checked on the sinners. Half of them had already passed away on the floor, and Ishmael's head dropped just after she said her last words. A sin. So what,
그러면 뭐
buddy?
어떠냐? 계속
You got to
뻔뻔하게
live on.
살아남아야지.
Like it's nobody's business.
일일이 죄책감
Laying guilt on
부여하다가는
yourself over spilt milk
네 마음이
will wear your heart out.
가만하지 않아.
With Gregor drawing his last breath, Yuri and I became the only surviving members standing in the area. Don't worry too much about us. I can take them back there and revive them. I knew mechanical ticking was all Yuri could hear, but I did my best to communicate my message to her nonetheless. I know. Yuri ended the conversation with not a word after. After a long period of awkward gloom, the toxic gas finally dispersed.
괜찮은 것
Looks
같네요.
like it's okay now. Luckily, I can't think of what song you're referring to, so I have been spared the curse. Yeah, me and Oversized Phantom are in team ignorant and happy. Oh yeah,
도울게요.
I'll give you a
가서
hand.
빨리 살리고 오자.
Go bring your people back to life. Saying that, Yuri took the gas mask off and calmly carried the sinners on her shoulders one by one. Unsure what to say for her, I remained quiet. We too dumb. Yeah. Happy ignorance. Oh, we still have to fight? I thought everyone was down. So why would I fight?
타겟 포착 1시 방향.
Luckily we didn't have much fire on us, so we're fine. Pew pew, motherfucker! Pew pew! 7.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이오.
Yay! Victory! Okay, so going that way. We can go straight forward. I am gonna go straight forward. Fuck it. I wanna get to the end. I wanna know more about this game. I still feel like I've only just dipped my toe in. Didn't carry him, just said muscle. Don't get poisoned if muscle. Always follows orders. He's a good boy. Were those abnormalities responsible for killing all the employees?
아니에요.
I doubt that.
아마 제
If
짐작이
my guess is right.
전방을 주시하십시오, 관리자님.
Keep your eyes
아까랑
ahead,
똑같은
manager.
놈 하나
There
더
is another
있습니다.
one of them. Oh, look at this. A humanoid being wearing the head of a statue was sitting against the wall.
안녕.
Hi,
너희도
are you
제비뽑기를
here
하러
to
왔니?
draw your lot?
사원증을
Gather all
다
your
모아서
IDs
주면
and give them to me.
당첨자를 고르는 거야.
We'll find the winner. Its hand was barely grasping onto the strap of an ID card. Alex was the name written on it.
알렉스.
Alex.
제정신이 아닌데.
Got nuts, has she?
당첨자 타령은 뭐야?
Hasn't she? And what's that babble about
어떤
winners?
환상체들은 관리법에
Some
장기적으로
abnormalities
희생물을
demand
정의
regular
바치라고 쓰여져
offerings as
있었죠.
part of the managerial guidelines.
그쪽으로 가면 안 돼.
You shouldn't go that way.
그것들이 곧
I
찾아낼
will
거야.
find you. Muscle to revive yourself a few seconds later, done.
그리고 결국
And the
인생
offering
공양에
happened, didn't it?
있었.
네가 뽑을
It's your turn
차례야.
to draw. Offering?
인신 공양을 하지 않으면 어떻게 되는데요?
What happens if no human sacrifice is made?
그건 몰라요. 관리법은
We never
항상
found
철저히
out. We
지켜졌어.
followed every procedure without fail.
탈출해서 닥치는 대로
I
사람을
guess it
죽이고
escaped
다녔던
and started
건가요?
killing people left and right.
그
That
환상체라는 놈 되게
abnormality
졸렬한가
must have
보네.
been one spineless bugger.
만나면
Does it
뒤통수를 깔고
thwack
다니나 보지.
victims in the back of the head?
그게 무슨 말이에요?
What do you mean?
단체로 눈이 삐기라도
Did
했냐?
you all get jabbed in
그건
the
사람이
eyes or
낸
what?
상처였어.
Those wounds
서로
are
한
clearly left
대라도
by
더 때리려고
humans.
길을
You can
썼더만
tell that they were beating the shite out of each other.
저 등신들은
Those
지들끼리
thickos killed
치고받다가
each other in a
뒤진 거야.
fight. But
왜 그런
for
건데요?
what reason?
뻔하지.
It's clear as day.
지부가 무너지고 한동안은
Probably figured
어떻게든
out they could
살아남을 거라
survive.
생각했을 거야.
While even after the branch was buried.
꾸준히 사람을
Keep
바치기만
offering
한다면
folks from time to
언젠간
time,
구조가
and
될
the
수
rest
있으니까.
might get rescued one day. Heathcliff the expert. He knows what's happening to a dead body when he sees it. My favorite is still that Mersault could you become a meta unit transforms into Behemoth.
제비 뽑기로 몇 달은 버텼겠지.
Guess they
일단
kept the lots
한국만
going
주면
for a few
잠깐은
months.
버틸 수
It was the
있을.
safest way they had to keep things in check.
근데
Problem
그걸
though.
희생자가 고지고대로
You think
받아들이겠냐?
the one picked as the fall guy would gladly accept his fate?
내가 죽을 바엔 눈앞에 있는 놈
If it was
머리통을
them.
터뜨리겠어.
I'd rather strangle the bloke next to me.
그럼 적어도
Better
지금
than
내가
me, ain't that
받쳐지는
right?
일은 없을 테니까.
Source, how about a good feeling?
그렇게
Source,
흘러갔겠지.
they made specific CGs for it, therefore I must be correct. And the rest is history, I bet.
그러다 마지막으로 살아남아서
And the last survivor
그들과
put on
같은
the stone
석상을 뒤집어
mask
쓰고
belonging
있으면
to the statue heads,
민심 공양을 피할 수 있을
believing that it
거라고
will save her from
생각했군요.
being sacrificed.
그럴 리가 없어요.
That can't
알렉스는
be.
자기가 살려고
Alex
남을
wouldn't kill
죽이나
the
직원이
others
절대.
just so she could live.
그걸 네가 어떻게 알아? 저놈이 진짜
I am
알렉스인지
indeed doing
확실하지도
Canto
않잖아.
1, Maxwell. How do you know that? You can't even be sure it's Alex or not.
한 가지
Let
조언을
me
해줄까?
give you a tip.
그들이
You'll be
직접
much better off
데려오기
going
전에
on your
직접
own
걸어가는
foot before
편이
they take you.
훨씬 편할 거야.
이만 떠나지.
Let us be on our way.
곧 숨을
This
거둘
person
거다.
will perish before long. While everyone else moved along, Yuri remained in place and continued to stare at the statue-clad individual.
네 잘못이 아니었어.
It wasn't your
알고
fault.
있지?
You know it's not, right?
날 두고 가.
Leave me behind, Yuri. Please
제발 날
leave
두고
me.
가.
Oh, poor Yuri. Poor any Nuggie, to be fair. Elcott Nuggies are suffering. If any organization is having any yaoi, probably Kurakumo. I mean, have you seen their mail IDs? Have you seen Kurakumo IDs in general, bro? Mersault would be into the first thing you suggested. Very true, Nozmi, very true. They're rummaging through corpses looking for something. Relentless demands for an offering ring in the ears. They look like they might jump at any second. You see a dying person nearby, gasping for air. Should you offer this person up, or offer the person all allies use SP but gain an ego gift? Don't offer the person. Begin combat encounter. Win to gain a stronger ego gift, or offer a sin. I mean, they'll come back. Who would I offer? Having a bare chest, female or male, requirement for curriculum. Yes, very much so. Yeah, I was thinking about the combat. Don't off the person. Angered by your inaction, the clay dolls attack you. Combat encounter! Yeah. Win the next battle to gain ego gift, bloodied mask of devotee. I mean, with my big powerful support, there is not a combat that will help me. Bing! I don't know who I'd offer. If there was a sinner that I like genuinely disliked or something like that, then I would probably offer them up, but currently there's no one I really dislike. There's some I don't know as well, but I don't think there's anyone I really dislike yet.
머리통을 박살내주마.
You do have to show the sick tats. Everyone's got to show the sick tats. The enemy can't focus on the battle if their eyes are glued to your bare chest. Seduction armor. All allies gain +5 offensive level and +5 defensive level. Nice. Okay. Nearly there. And oh, it goes down again. So how far does this go? Does that go anywhere? Can we put that on anyone? Or is that just a general thing we have for this now? So what the tattoos do. Off up your support. They have higher levels, so they'll be a better sacrifice. Certainly not something I thought of saying. How? But Faust is silly. I almost see Faust as more of like comic relief. She makes me giggle. She's very silly. Her uppityness is very cute. You'd offer Sinclair mostly because I think we found. Oh, the poor baby boy! How dare you? I don't need to change this team. We're fine. Let's enter. Exactly. We don't offer Sinclairs. Sinclairs are sweetie babies. We don't be doing that. Sinclair's a baby. We gotta wait till the cutie breaks. We can't have a break in cutie mode if we don't keep the cutie. Hello, Brody. I realize current Ishmael is overpowered. Nice! We might do a roll later if I have enough stuff. For fun. For fun and titties. I offer Sinclair tribute to the potato god. No! The potato god ignores your sacrifice. The abnormality looks upset. It seems to want something, but what should we give? Nothing! No, Joe boy, don't go near the abdo. Manic sword from the small dead corpse. Look at her go. That was cool. Oh, the fire wings. Very cool. I just realized if this is a full Abner battle, then I... Ding ding! My first user, KK Ishmael, in the dungeon, dropped 500 damage at 2 turns in a row. That's crazy! No round. In her tier 3 attack, she deals whatever bleed you left on the enemy, like 3-4 different times. That's cool! I'm kinda sad I missed the pizza, though, I'm not gonna lie. Though I already have a fancy pizza, so... Probably a fancy Ishmael is the way to go. You want something? I don't care, I'm gonna hit you. Keep hitting, keep hitting. 99 bleed potency, she triggers 3 times, that's 3 damage. That's crazy. That's a lot. Especially considering my like 17-16s here. Nice, we did it.
이 층에는 유독 구더기들이 많이 보이네.
This floor is crawling with maggots. These bugs aren't so bad. After the last floor's abnormality, I don't want anything like that ever again.
그거 그레기 들으면 기뻐하겠다.
Sure, Greg would be glad to hear that. Aren't you, Buggy Buddy? But Gregor wasn't paying attention to Roger.
다들 아까부터 무슨 소리 안 들려?
Don't you all hear something?
소리라면 계속 들렸잖아요.
We've been hearing a constant
로저
growl,
씨,
Roger.
이 상황에서까지 배가
Are you
고픈
really
거예요?
that hungry at all times? I don't think it's her belly, Ishmael. But bleeds needs clashes to do damage, said by the people who are trying on. It's all about having a good team. Yes. You can have a really good unit, but you need a good team to support a good unit. And then that unit can shine! That is how games work. Hey! You're supposed to let that kind of stuff slide. Please, girl.
아니, 그거
No, not like that. It's
마치
like... For the first time on the expedition, Gregor walked ahead of the group and opened the doors next to him, as if by some compulsion.
잠깐, 거긴 환상체
Wait,
경비실.
that's a containment unit!
그렇지.
It's like
그때쯤
time. No, the door was already open. Gregor gazed into the shower of gold and light pouring from the room. Gregor!
우리
Did we
시간 여행이라도 한 걸까?
travel back in time? What, oh, is this like the war that he was in? The smoke war? I see an overcast sky. Cries and screams twist and ring out at a distance. And in that sky, gunfire and artillery create a canopy.
딱 보면 모르는가? 이곳은
Isn't it clear enough? This is
전장.
a battlefield.
한복판.
The heart of it.
이건
Am I dreaming or
악몽?
a nightmare?
왜
Why am I here again?
그러니까 왜 전장 한복판에 있냔 말이야.
So why the hell are we in a bloody battlefield? Is this a trap or something?
아니요,
No,
길을 잘 찾은
we're
것
on the
같군요.
right track.
멀지 않은 곳에
The essence
우리가
of the
찾던
technology we're
기술의
looking
정수가
for
있습니다.
is not far from here.
황금가지요?
You mean the Golden Borough?
네,
Correct.
다들
Do
이곳이
you
언제인지
recognize when this
알아보시겠나요?
was?
눈이라는 게 있다면
Anyone with
한눈에
functioning eyes should
알아보겠지.
know at a glance. I am an amnesiac clockhead and I need a better explanation than that. I confessed.
관리자님은 모르는 게
It's
당연합니다.
obvious that you wouldn't recognize this manager.
눈이
You don't have
없으시네.
eyes that fit conventional definitions. Altis, just stop kissing my ass and explain.
그걸 변명이라고 하나요?
Was that the best excuse you have? Altis cleared her throat as if to mask her embarrassment, then turned her narrow gaze to the battlefield.
소속을 과시하는 듯한
Judging from the
형형색색
colorful
촌스러운
wave
깃발들이
of
나부끼는
garish
걸로 봤습니다.
flags showing off factions in play,
연기 전쟁이 발발한
this is
지
at least
최소
70
70일
days into
후
the smoke war.
입니다, 관리자님.
This concludes briefing, manager. Thank you, Altis. Suddenly, there was a strong tug at Heathcliff's coat from behind.
당신들 미쳤어? 어서
By coating
대피해.
his shirt.
저 폭탄에 노출되면
Are you out of your mind?
급격하게 노화가
You need
진행된다고.
shelter. You'll age rapidly if you're exposed to that bomb's blast.
옆 투소 직원들은
The
지금
outpost next to
전쟁이
ours
보고
turned
지팡이
into
없이는
a
걷지도
nursing home.
못한다니까.
They can't even walk without sticks.
대체 이 자식은 누군데 아는 척을?
Who the hell are you? Why are you acting like you know us?
그레고로 과장님 고생
Oh,
많으십니다.
Manager Gregor, my respects, sir. What a sweet boy. What a. Is this the head manager? Is this the head manager before Bugface? The bandaged man snapped to attention and saluted Gregor as soon as he saw him. You
저를 모르시겠죠? 생체 관리팀
wouldn't recognize
토마입니다.
me, sir. I'm Toma from biomimetics maintenance.
선발 대열에 계신 줄
I thought
알았는데
you were part of the front
후방에
unit.
있었을 줄은
I didn't
몰랐네요.
expect to find you here at the back.
합류를 해야 하는 거면 제가
Are you on your way to the
도와드릴까요?
front? I
전
could help
다리
you
축하형이어서
get there
점프에는 자신이
since the augmentation on my legs allows me to jump. But Claire. He's just a sweet little blonde boy. Discount Sinclair.
말만 들어도
Sounds
징그러워.
gross. Toma looked at Roger with suspicion.
당신 방금
You,
무슨 말을?
what did you just?
도마.
Hey, Toma, you're an
사원인가?
assistant manager, or so you're an assistant manager or regular
네.
staff?
2등 사원입니다.
Sir, yes, sir. I'm an assistant private, sir. You
이쪽은
see,
아직
she's a new
시술된 지 얼마
hire
안 된
who
직원이라
had her procedure not
정신착란
too long
부작용이
ago,
해결되지
so
않았어.
still getting over the confusion,
내가 잘
you know.
키워주지.
I'll give her a good talking to.
그렇군요. 아무리
Oh,
그래도
I get it.
전시에
Our
준비도 안 된
corporation must be
직원을
getting desperate, sending unprepared employees into battle.
미안하네.
Yeah, we're
내가
sort of
데려갈 일이
sorry for
있어서.
the trouble. I've got to take her somewhere real quick. Shut up, Roger. Shut up. Gregor practically yanked himself out of the conversation and hurriedly walked to Faust.
어떻게 된 거지, 파우스트 씨?
Just what is going on, Faust? These are
내 기억이잖아.
my memories.
정확히는 자아 심도예요.
We're in the fathoms of your ego. To to be precise.
당신의 마음속에 나 있는
An open path
하나의 길.
to in your psyche, in
즉,
other words.
우리가
We've entered your
그레고리 씨의
heart
마음
and
안에
mind, Gregor.
들어오게 되었다는 뜻이죠.
Oh boy, a happy and helpful character to be Ego. I'm sure he will he will live a happy and fulfilling life. Yeah, I'm sure too. He's just a sweet lad. Everything will be fine. So let's go through Greggy's memories. Oh, we got another ego gift. On the first turn of battle, inflict 1 burn on all 5 enemies. Wonderful. Oh lord. Oh lordy. Oh lordy. This goes on for a bit. For the bug people! For G-Corp! G-Corp. Again, I think I'm okay. We're carrying on with what we got. Ip dip do. I mean, I guess this is just an extra path, but extra paths might mean extra tasty things. But then I also just want to get them. We can search.
이게 옳은 선택일까?
Robots are cool, and they should be given rights. Is that an arbiter?
눈앞의 것들이
Which one did give you prize?
모조리 일렁이고 있어서
Oh, I think I'm gonna throw up. Everything is wobbling.
심압이 높아지고 있는 것
It
같군요.
would appear that psychogenic pressure is rising. He's picked the path of the ego gifts. How do I tell if there's an ego gift? I'll check later. Hi, Sansan, welcome. The occasionally extreme play held on is true and mostly on the bot front.
하지만 무슨 말
You should be fine.
불안한 악몽을 꾸었던 적이 있었던 것 같다.
I think I once had an unsettling nightmare.
혹은 아직도 악몽을 꾸고 있는 것일지도 모르겠다.
Maybe I'm still one even now.
이 공간에
In this
존재하는
dream,
색이라고는
there are
단
only
두
2
개다.
colors. And in the room where I
벽을
stand,
온통 뒤덮은 청색,
the blue covering every wall,
그리고 흔들리는
and the
적색.
dangling red dot. This looks a little bit green, I'm not gonna lie.
난 이곳을 나가는 방법에 대해 알고
I
있다.
know how to get out of here
팔을
too.
뻗어 무기력하게 흔들리는
All I
사과를
had
조각내기만
to
하면
do
되는
was
것이다.
stretch up my arm and cut the hanging
흰색
apple.
가운을 입은 자들은
The people in
내가 그
blue
조건을
coats seem
이해하지
to think
못하는 것처럼
failed to
보였는지.
understand that.
하루에도 몇 번씩 찾아와서 설명을 반복했지만
They would come in several times a day, explain it to me over and over.
안타깝게도 내가 이해하지
Unfortunately
못하는
for
것은
them, that
그런
wasn't
것이
the part I struggled to understand.
마침내 이해하기를
When I
포기하고
finally gave up thinking
동강난
about
사과가
it,
땅에
and I
떨어졌던
sliced, and the sliced apple fell to the
그때
floor,
닫혀있던 문이
the
열렸다.
door was opened.
계기는 기억나지 않는다.
I don't remember what drove me to do it.
정신적으로 너무 지쳐
Maybe I
있었던
was
걸지도
exhausted mentally.
그냥 체념하기로 결심했던 걸지도
Or maybe I thought to resign myself to it.
어찌됐든
In either case,
악몽에서 벗어나고 싶다는
what I do
생각을
remember
했다는
is my desire to break free
제대로
from the
기억이
nightmare.
드디어 해냈네.
You finally did it.
그럴 줄 알았어.
I knew you could. The surgery was successful after
성공적인
all.
수술이었거든. 앞으로도 그렇게
Fun
하면
fact, the
된단다.
apple is actually foreshadowing
눈앞에
that now we know
사과를 조각내는 거야.
that Gregor can, in
간단하지?
fact, keep the doctor away. Sand, they're making up shit to confuse me if you're wondering why they spout nonsense in my chat.
아, 맞다.
Alright, happy 15th birthday.
15번째 생일을 축하해.
Goddamn. Okay.
포기와 체념을 통해
A nightmare I escaped through the renucation and resignation.
어느 날 아침
One day, as I awoke
꿈에서
from my
깨어나.
unsettling dreams,
나는 한 마리 흉측한
I'd
해충으로
found
변해
myself
있었음을 발견할 수
transformed
있어.
into some hideous pest.
사과를 조각낸다.
I cut apples in half.
어떤 건 딱딱했고
Some were hard,
부석했고
some crumbling,
물렀고
some were soft, some
과즙이
sappy.
많았다.
Never on and on I continue, circling with nothing but my feet in a carousel of agony. Da 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 da. No.
생내가 퍼질 때마다 가끔 구역질이
The
나.
sugary smell made me sick sometimes.
깨달은 건 언제였을까?
At sometimes I realized something.
꿈에서 깨어났다고
I thought I
생각했지.
woke up from the dream. Side character man. I
나는
love it.
여전히
I love the stupid shit you guys say.
악몽의 한가운데
Bad Apple played a
있다는 것을.
Limbus Company. Yeah! But I was right in the middle of that nightmare. Yes, that's a fleshy looking apple there. Yeah, at least it's not being pelted. That's nice.
머리통을 박살내주마.
Let the beans go! I have played Library of Ruina. You can find the entire playthrough on this channel. We played it together. It took me 2 years to stream, but we got there. Fruit Ninja Gregor. Let's go. Wait a sec, that's not an apple. It's not an apple at all. That's shaped like an anatomical heart. What are apples to you, Gregor? Bury the light party with Limbus, that'd be fun. Bury the light. What?
전쟁.
Oh, my double brains. You're not wrong, normal size Phantom. Thank you so much for supporting me so long. Thank you. Still in the battlefield.
같은 장소네요.
It's the same place as before, though
조금 달라졌죠.
something about it is different. I don't know. Ask normal size Phantom, because apparently he's been double pregnant with my membership. There was a strong tug at Heathcliff's coat from behind.
당신들 미쳤어?
Are you out of your mind? Get to the shelter now! You'll age rapidly, we're supposed to that bomb's blast. The nest next to ours turned into a nursing home. They can't even walk without sticks!
잠깐.
Hold on.
이전은 아까
Isn't he the same guy we just...
하지만 너무 걱정하지 마.
That's not a problem because Manager Gregor is with us.
우리와 다르게
He's more buggy now. That wasn't there before, I'm pretty sure. Was that there before? I don't think it was there before. I think he had both eyes before. No, he just didn't have anything coming out of his bandage before, I'm pretty sure. He doesn't suffer side effects like the rest of us. He can regenerate his arm too. He was operated on by none other than Herman, our most skilled director. Of course it was, Bernie. I don't know if I believe you anymore. Are you spouting nonsense again?
그런 분이 후발 부대에 계시면 안
A
되죠?
hero shouldn't be on the
제가
rear guard.
태워드리겠습니다.
I'll give you a ride.
뭔데?
What the hell? Get away from me! 4 pairs of wings emerge from his back, clicking and
왜
twitching.
도망가세요?
Why are you
기사의
running?
깃발을 들고
You should raise
앞장서서
Decop's
싸워주셔야죠.
banner and lead on the front lines. I
한 번도 원한 적
I
없었어.
never wanted any of this.
개조도.
Not the procedure, not the war.
앞장서서
No. Take the lead. Take the... Toa's mouth opens unnaturally and a pair of long antennae grow from his face.
또 싸워야 돼?
We gotta fight them
슬슬
again.
안 좋아지는데.
My stomach's gonna turn.
무슨 헛소리지? 명령 불복종자가 되고 싶은 건가?
What is that display of weakness? Do you wish to be punished for insubordination? Fuck off, Altis. Stop kissing ass, Altis! Get your... Jesus. I think we should run here.
탁월한 계획입니다.
An excellent plan, manager. You know when to strike and when to withdraw. Altis. Out of my... What? Bacon, lettuce, bugs, and tea. My favorite. Not one of mine, that's for sure. But thank you for being a member for so long, also Void. Appreciate it. She's outest of her mind. She is.
뭐 이런 녀석이 다 있어?
The hell is her deal? Also almost double pregnant. Thank you for supporting me for so long. Oh, I'm sorry, Maxwell. The random rose color didn't trigger. I also realized I didn't have it open for the other ones as well. So let me just trigger that for you. I forget to open the thing sometimes. That one. Open the things so members can do the things. And so that the Twitch stuff works. Retreat is not an
이해가
option.
되지 않아요. 전 직원들을 대상으로 개조가 이루어졌다고는 들었지만 이렇게까지 고약하진 않았을 텐데요.
Random rose color trigger. Oh, purple! Yeah. Out is fine the next day. Oh, Dante, what wisdom do you have for us? Altus needs to stop smelling butts. The best part about spewing bullshit about this game is there's a good chance something like that could happen in the future. You could be spoiling it for yourselves and you'd never even know. I don't get it. I heard every employee under the corporation had modifications, but it can't have been this foul.
사실과는 다소 다를 수 있습니다.
What we see here may differ from actual
그레고리 씨의
accounts.
기억이
The
아닌
path was opened by
마음이
Gregor's
만든
feelings
길이니까요.
rather than his memories.
마음속에서
This is how he felt
이런
in his
모습으로 남아
heart
있었던 거군요.
about his own eyes.
그 둥지에선 모든
Did
직원들이
all the employees in your wing
개조 수술을
receive
받았던
an
건가요?
augmentation procedure?
대부분
Most did.
다들 동의하에 집도되었던 건가요?
Was it done with their consent?
이건 정말
That's so.
엘사 직원들은
Did the people in L Corp
동의를 구하고
consent to
임신 고용을
offering
했던가?
themselves up to abnormalities?
그거
That's
그건
heard
계약서에 명시가 되어
that was
있었다고
written on the
했어요.
contract.
우린 알지
Well, we were
못했지만
never properly informed,
효율적인
though.
관리를 위해서는
They
그런
said
절차는
such
배제해야
routine
한다고.
procedures should be skipped for effective management. Ah, and another one! This is pregnancy celebration day. I only just finished my first. Congratulations on your first membership, child. What have you started, normal size phantom? I remember the theories made people during the character release trailer and having it confirmed a year later. You're wild, Shark. C Corp stands for Carpet Corp. They sell floor mats that turn into holes Looney Tunes style. Oh, I thought you were going to say there'd be magic carpets, Aladdin style.
공포를 직면해야만
That
한다.
we should face the fear.
그러니까
In the end, anyone who joined the corporation
자기도 모르게
agreed,
동의한 셈이죠.
knowingly or not.
우리라고 달랐을까?
Can I guess? Can you guess how it went for us then? Oof. Big oof. You hear a faint voice. Please help. Do you wish to follow the sound or... I'll get an ego gift. So let's check it out. Check out. A soldier was crushed under rubble, gasping in agony. Please, just kill me. It hurts so much. You can't ignore his person. Who will be the one to obliterate this soldier? I mean, ordered to bring this soldier peace. Proceed. The soldier was crushed under rubble, gasping in agony. Please just kill me. It hurts too much. You can't ignore this person. Ah, okay, so now I will. Pride advantage. Who will take this soldier? I mean... We have a lot of very highs here, so that's fine. Alternative version of Gregor hell-bent on killing all versions of himself will appear in Canto 20. I would believe that, all things considered right now. I mean... We use supports. Commence. D cup makes high quality synthetic D. Don't worry, Bryony. Aldous will stop kissing ass. Dante gets the power of the library in most anime. Believe me, believe in me, believes in you kind of way. Check pass. Thank you. The soldier's life was delivered in a coup de grace by the knife. The human rhythm that rose through the blade ceased, and the soldier was eased into eternal rest. Gift shoddy dressing. Thank you, Faust. The game becomes an FPS with Dante. That's nice. Okay, in here. Have a nice nap. I don't really need to change anything, so continue. That big bug antenna.
요리 씨, 안 오고 뭐해?
What's the delay, Yuri?
잠시만요.
Give me a second,
가방에서
please. The
방탄용이
gas mask fell out of my bag. Fell off my bag.
이젠 쓸모도 없을 텐데.
I don't see it serving any
군장의
practical
무게만
purpose
늘리는
now. You're only weighing yourself down.
아야씨,
I mean, it's
유품이잖아.
Aya's memento. Give Dante full stop, hog loose guts, because he has a red cow. That, yeah.
N사 소속도 아니면서
You
세상에서
indulge the
가장
most
의미 없는
pointless
짓을
activity in the world, and you aren't even from N Corp.
반대로 묶어야 돼요.
Tie it the other way.
네?
Sorry?
매듭이요.
The knot.
그렇게
It'll come
묶으면
loose again if
금방
you tie
다시
it the other
떨어질
way.
거예요.
Says the sailor.
배에서 안 풀리게 묶던 방법이 있었어요.
There's a sailor's knot I
버스로
learned on the
돌아가면
boat.
방법
I'll teach you
알려드릴게요.
how to do it back on the
Ah.
bus. Oh,
고마워요.
thank you.
뭔데? 너네
What now?
뭔데 화목하고
Since
자빠졌냐?
when are you so friendly?
유리,
Yuri! You know what? Why don't you join our company while you're at it?
제가요?
Me? Oh god, that would be so expensive. Not worth it.
그건
That's...
알아.
I know.
베르길리우스나
We need
그
to
윗선에
get the okay
권한이라는
from
거.
Virgilus and his superiors and
말은
all
꺼내볼 수
that, but
있잖아.
a little suggestion doesn't hurt. Yoshi has a book of puns that's relevant to her character arc of becoming Sinclair's mum. Oh my god, I want that one to be real. I return for a few seconds, face the ego, save the sin, for real, for real. I imagine Ishmael like Squidward working on a ship.
글쎄요.
I wonder.
그리고 분홍머리가
Plus, big hair
회사
makes a perfect
마스코트로도
mascot to
제격이거든.
represent us.
어때?
Come on, won't you give it some thought, please?
마스코트요?
Mascot. Yuri made a smile for the first time, albeit faintly. Sweet girl. Yes, be our mascot. Be a just. Well, then again, Charon's kind of our mascot. Okay, so we got all the way to that. We're getting there. What do I get? Can I show what I get? Or this one? No, I have to go back and then click that. Okay. But what is this? I'm kind of curious what this is. I'm gonna do that one. Make a contract with me. Become a magical sitter.
방송이 끝났다.
The mascot is Virgil. Mascot is done. Yeah, the overall mascot is done. The war was over.
하지만 난
And
아직도
yet my
우스꽝스러운
doppelganger
표정을
was still
자신만만한
holding a
얼굴을 하고 있어.
silly pose with a confident look on his face.
난 저런 표정은 짓지
It's not the
않는데.
kind of face I'd make.
하지만
Though, I've
파이널
gotta give it to them
핑만큼
for making the
역겹게
hair on my
잘
arm look as grotesque as it
누가
is
그린 거지?
real. Whose job was that?
유머가 늘었다.
I've grown fond of humour.
악몽 속에 오래 잠겨 있다.
Being consumed by the
살고 싶어
nightmare for
그렇게
so
된 거야.
long must have made me crave liveliness.
기사 새끼들은 모조리
The
참수시켜버려야
scum
돼.
from G-Corp should all be sent to the gallows.
누군가 중얼거리면서 바닥에 가래수를
Someone
밟는
murmured,
소리가
spitting
들린다.
on the floor.
목소리의 방향이 어디로 향했는지는 쳐다보지 않아도
I
알 수
could
있어.
tell they were speaking towards what they were speaking towards without even looking.
그래서였을까?
Knowing that.
속이
I felt
메스꺼웠다.
nauseous.
저기요, 괜찮으세요?
Sir, are you alright?
어이, 괜찮은 거야? 얼굴빛이
Hey,
영 안
you
좋아
okay,
보이는데.
babe? You don't look well.
지하철이었는데.
Foreshadowing is mainly obvious if you know where it's going. That was the best. You can tell an outlandish story about Don Quixote and be believable. Anyway, who wants to hear about the time Don threw the sky? Okay. Also, this is the first canto. I would expect a lot of foreshadowing in the start of the game. I was just in the
무슨
subway.
개소리야?
The hell are you blathering about?
그래, 여긴
Greg
여전히
was still on the
전쟁터야.
battlefield. Gregor groped in his pockets with stumbling hands, looking for a cigarette out of habit, but soon stopped. It dawned on him, as it did me. All the sinners seemed to have realized it now. Tom is going to grab us and give us that warning any second now. Are you?
토마 씨, 대사가 슬슬
Look, Tom, I'm
지겨워져서
starting to get
그런데
sick of your pickup
우린
line.
미치지도
So I'll say it
않았고
once.
루아
We're
폭탄은
not
안
out of our
맞을 거야.
minds. The aging bomb isn't gonna hit us. Foreshadowing? Like, I ain't talking about having a stomach pierce before it actually happens seconds after. That's not foreshadowing, that is dramatic irony. No. Instead of elaborating, he points up. I need help. I don't want to die. Why are well manicured hands falling from the sky? Good nails. The sky god be slaying. There's only one thing to say in a situation like this. Is it what the fuck? Because that's the only thing I have. Run! Well manicured hands from the sky!
선언, 후퇴!
All troops, retreat! It's called symbolism. I get it. I'm guessing it's like because Roger doesn't like the bugs and everything. He's seen like basically her hand. We muster up everything we can and run, but the airborne hand is ever present and shows no signs of letting up. We're gonna get turned into pancakes! Got any bright ideas, smart one!
듣는 중이에요.
I'm listening.
심상
There
속은
were too many
변수가 너무
variables to
다양해서
consider in the
섣불리 결정하기
fathoms of the
힘들기
ego.
때문에
I can't be hasty with my judgments.
고민할 것이 뭐가 있겠는가?
There is no cause for hesitation! A true hero succumbs to no hardships!
난 묵사발이 되어버린 시체는 옮길
I
마음이
don't think I
없는데.
really want to recover a flattened body.
아, 미안 단테.
Oh, sorry,
당신 보고 한
Dante.
말은
I didn't
아니야.
mean it that way. It was tempting to say something back to her, but I figured now was the time to keep my mouth shut, so everyone was focused on running. Is it a metaphor if it's real and could actually kill you? Because, like, it kind of stops being a metaphor if it's literal. The hands could be a metaphor for something, but the metaphor is literal and it will kill you. Oh lord. Pew pew. Please don't kill us, God hands. I don't want to be died. It's a metaphor for a metaphor that's literally gonna kill you.
아직도 생각 중이신가? 모르는 건 없다며?
Still thinking, are you? Hey, well, Miss Know-It-All!
당장의 해결책을
If you're
물어본다면
asking for an immediate solution,
네.
then yes, I've already come up
아직
with
얻지
one.
못해 확실한 건
The only thing I can
이
say for
근방에는
certain is
황금가지가
that our
존재하지
objective
않는다는
is
거예요.
not nearby. Dante would have responded
그랬다면
strongly
단테
otherwise.
씨가 조금 더 적극적인 반응을 보였을 테니.
Maybe they don't know what meta is for. Lovely pun, love it. It's physical, literal, metaphorical symbolism of Gregor's trauma. Squish the bugs. I get it. I think we're in reach. Me? This is the PM universe. Metaform can literally become real and very corporeal and beat the shit out of you. That's true. It's not like it's the first, not the first time it's happened. Are you joking? That's all you've got? Heathcliff furrowed his brows, ready to snap at the unhelpful savant. But a sudden close shave with a massive palm made him focus his energy on his legs rather than his mouth. Squeeze. Gregor?
뭐야?
Hey,
왜 갑자기
what?
멈춰?
Why the hold up?
알 것 같아.
I think I see now. It's what abnos are. It's what egos are.
이것이 내
If this
세계라면
world is a production of my mind. Gregor took a breather, then looked up at the sky.
우리들은
You shouldn't run away from that hand.
기어이 맡으니까
Did you
가버렸냐?
finally get the crackers or what?
그레고르, 확실한가요?
Egos just saying to the universe. Gregor, are you sure?
지금까지
My own free will never played much of a role in my
내
life.
의지대로 살아본 적이 없었어. 이건 역시
It only makes sense
저항
that
자체가
resisting is
무의미한 공간이라는
meaningless
거겠지.
in this reflection of my mind.
그렇다면
In that case,
저항을
letting the
그만두는 게
inevitable happen
해답일지도
might be
몰라.
the answer.
진심이냐? 다들
Are you all serious? It's not like there's any other way.
별다른 방법이
We're all
없잖아요.
exhausted.
다들 지쳐.
그리고 말이지.
Besides, look,
저 손톱 말이야.
paint on its nails.
저런 무늬의
You
매니큐어는
don't see that
흔하지
kind of
않다고.
polish just anywhere.
손바닥의 주인이 그
That
사람이
hand
맞다면
belongs to who I think it does.
절대 날 포기하지 않을
She
거야.
will not stop chasing us.
파우스트 씨,
Faust, you
당신,
said this is
이게
a
내
path
마음의
in my
길이라니.
heart, right?
그렇다면 확실할 거야.
Then I can tell you this for sure.
내 마음의 길은
It's about to hit a
이
dead
이후로는
end.
막다 악몽도 길도
Be it the nightmare or
그
the
사람의
road.
통제 밖으로 벗어나
I
본
never
적이
once strayed
없었으니까.
from that woman's control. Who is this Gregor's talking about? What does he mean by a nightmare? As much as I wanted to ask him. He just flaps his jacket around at people to distract from his giant bug arm. Hate the bugman being sad. Get him some trash.
될 대로 다르지.
Might as well. So what you're saying is his hands will keep bugging the team. Soon enough, the giant hand casts its shadow over us, descending. Just before it reaches us, it stopped, holds us in its grasp. Everything went dark. I felt disorientating nausea of being lifted into the sky. While everyone else was suffering from it, Faust and I were the only ones standing straight. I noticed that the battlefield had changed to somewhere familiar. We made it out! That's a golden light right there. Da 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 da. I need to. I don't know if I have it hooked up properly right now, so we have to just go for now. Poor guy. Poor Toma. He was a flashback man anyway, so it doesn't matter. I did kind of think about that, but it doesn't have any eyeballs on, so I didn't think about the mimicry too much. While traversing a narrow passage, a swarm of cockroaches crawled into the way. The rustling visage is almost revolting. Do you walk past them or carefully move past the gross swarm? All allies lose SP. Enough is enough! Crush the cockroaches with the sinners! Gregor loses SP. Begin combat encounter. Win to gain an ego gift. Gregor can lose sanity, it's fine. Enough is enough! Crash the... Gregor turned away from the carnage, discontent. Soon after, a crowd of angry bug soldiers came charging forward. Gregor lost 20 ASP, combat encounter, and I will gain a thing. Sorry, Gregor, but it's fine. You sit to the side, sweetie, and just be grumpy. That's fine.
이게
You do
옳은
that.
선택일까?
Hit.
소박되었습니다.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이오.
Yes. Fight again!
진행하겠습니다.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이오.
Easy. At the start of the turn, allies with 50 HP or less heal a little bit. That's nice. I guess I'll just keep moving forward for now. Go.
어머, 부탁드려요.
They need more coders in Limbus. It has too many bugs! Oh, lordy. That's a good one. Casually reminding him about everyone in G-Corp died like bugs. Yeah, but everyone was gonna lose SP if we went through, but only Gregor loses SP if I kill them all. So I am willing to sacrifice Gregor's SP. Should have went to town, General, got some bug spray. I don't know, that might hurt Gregor, we probably shouldn't. Ding ding! Get Marakad, bro. Oh, the two staggers in the wind right. Nice. Easy, easy. But I should hope we don't see him at any point. Out there! Well, no, don't answer me. I'm sure we'll see some familiar abnos at some point. I'd like to. I haven't really noticed them yet. If it makes you feel envy, I got Kuroko or Ishmael from a single pull. Well, wait for it. I will pull later. Once we've finished this. And we got the healing room. And then we can go to the boss room. Okay, let's go.
어머, 부탁드려요.
Oh, look, that's handy.
단테,
Dante,
이 격리실아.
something about this containment
여태까지
unit
만난
seems different from the
것들과는
others,
다른
does it
느낌이
not?
들자.
Yeah, it really does. Wait, is
네.
this? Yes.
황금가지가
That is
뿌리
most
내린
likely where we can find the
환상체가 있을 거야.
abnormality in which the golden burrow has taken root.
그래도
Ugh,
다 온
we
모양이구나.
did manage to come this far, huh? You rolled 100 pulls and didn't get anything. You shed 400 Ishmael points. Sharded. Oh, so you can. So there's a shard pity system.
그레고르 씨,
Say, Gregor,
버스로 돌아가면
when we go back to the
카론한테
bus,
지도 보는 법을 알려줘도
can I
될까요?
teach Sharon how to use Mac? Please do! Yeah,
그래,
sounds good. I'm sure she'll like it.
그럴 리가요.
I doubt that. Sinclair shook his head, then dry retched afterwards.
돌아갈 곳이
It's
있다는
nice to have
건
a place to go back
좋은
to.
거네요.
Nice. Apple. Oh no, this is a focused one. Is it? Yeah, it's a focused one. Okay, right. So what you doing there? You're doing a 2-3. And you're aiming at my Sinclair boy. Do you have something to do with that? You do. You can do the purple here. Wonderful. We've got 6-10. And you're aiming at Heathcliff. Heathcliff, you got anything to do with a 6-10? You both of yours fine for a 6-10. That's great. We've got a 5-10 aiming at you. That'll do perfectly, and we got nothing going on here. So we got that. You're not doing anything, why don't you hit that? Fun. You're not doing anything, why don't you hit that? Fun. Let's go! You brought out the tire while pee-pee stole. We got KK Ishmael yesterday with boxes. Yeah, well done.
좋아. 괜찮아.
This apple looks tasty. No more body for you. Ray should be saving for purges in April. You're probably right, but rolling is fun. The apple's body broke and the raging fruit still grew. Could the golden burr really be there? I'll go check it out, Yuri said to the others. The sinner with the bug arm seems nervous about this. Does he want to go with her, perhaps? You can't just send Yuri. Why is Yuri going? Why don't I send one of my lovely disposable sinners? Yes, someone needs to go to keep her safe. There we go. Keep her safe. Keep her safe. Keep her safe. I did feed the apple. Fruit's cracked shell suddenly begins to rattle as it would jump at any moment. Faust manages to escape, but it seems Yuri couldn't. The fruit's flesh melted to form a new body. You don't feel too guilty about it. No! The golden apple formed a new body. What?
실험 성공. 예상대로의 결과는
But I succeeded! The abnormality devoured Yuri in one bite. Not even an on-screen death, that's so sad! You succeeded, but Yuri didn't. She was gone without a trace. I can save the other sinners, but there's nothing I can do about Yuri, which is why Yuri shouldn't have gone in the first place! Without a word, Gregor hacked and slashed away at the abnormality, as if he expected to find Yuri unscathed by slicing the apple open. I'm sad. No! Don't feed her to the bastard jutsu! No! Alright, what are you doing? 310 on my boy over here. Yeah, he's fine. He can deal with you. Spice Bush got a 412 coming his way. That'll do nicely. Got a 1218 also coming at Spice Bush. It's a 2 who can make that. You can make that happen. And you have some pretty big ones too, so I'll take that Heathcliff to take that one. So got that one coming at Heathcliff, which is a 2. Is anyone? No one's coming at Faust, so Faust can take this one. It's a 1625. That one, and then this one is coming at you again. I can't redirect it. That's annoying. You're just gonna have to take a wee bit of damage there. So let's just hit that for fun. Go. Why not? Waste Felon. I need more modules. No. Remember, this is a result of a man who decided he wanted to make a module. At least she wasn't a potato. That's good. False. false gold. The boss is very much on and on. I continue circling with nothing but my hate in a carousel of agony. Da 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 da. I don't really need to think for this one. We can just go.
박살내주마.
It is very much a bad apple. Egg fell and weaponized depression, basically. Pew! Distilled depression. Yeah, poison apple. We did have, so the one before was kind of like the queen, I guess. It's just the... No, the one at the top with like the vines and stuff. So that would have been like the evil queen, potentially. If this is the thing. I don't know where the sacrificing one came from, but you know. Unless that's supposed to be the dwarves. Hong Lu is on the wah. Type of bonus cruelty is a treat. I don't want bonus cruelty. The mass of maggots falls apart in a hail of silent screams. Beyond that, I see a wave of radiant gold light. Yeah, it has a rib cage. I clocked that. Hey! I only did win rate right at the end because I'd broken all the pieces for it, so I didn't need to think. Is that the golden borough? Just as I begin to approach it, the apple begins to tremble. Excuse me, are you people from Limbus? How dare you use Yuri's voice? Yuri? You're okay? Even though I had clearly seen it devour, I couldn't stop myself from asking. When we go back to the bus, can I? Sharon, how to? Then I saw a glimpse of pink locks of hair that Roger took a liking to. Oh no! That's awful! Yuri's head stood motionless, facing Gregor. Her face was upright. However, the Yuri we knew and accompanied was always hunched over. She slouched at all times, as though her sole surviving obligation was to carry the wills of her late colleagues. Yay, puppet time! Given that, I can warn him with confidence. That isn't Yuri, Gregor.
그래.
Huh?
내 생각에도 그런 것
Yeah.
같아.
I think you're right. I'm surprised. Wait, am I not continuing the boss fight? I thought we were gonna get a third phase. Gregor accepts it calmly. He then outstretches his arm, sending it flying towards Yuri. Yet it soon stops traveling. I didn't want to die. Cut her down, Gregor. I don't know if this is the right thing to do as the manager. None of us wanted to die. But I had to shout at Gregor to stop him from being ruined. Cut it now! I don't want to die. This is... The venomous arm stopped right before reaching the civilian's throat. I pulled against it with all my might, but it wouldn't budge. Please, spare me! I'll give you all my money!
여자를 놔줘. 아니면 대응 공격을 하겠다.
Let the woman go, otherwise I will stop you by force.
내 팔.
My arm.
팔을 잘라줘.
Cut off my arm now!
다시 말한다.
This is your final warning. Release her now, or just do it! As the dismembered arm falls to the ground, she slides down the wall, gasping. However, peace doesn't last long. The arm starts regenerating from its twitching stump.
괜찮으십니까?
Are you alright, sir?
가까이 오지 마.
No. Stay away from me. Don't come any closer! The regrown arm rushes forwards as it remembered the pain it suffered a few moments ago.
그레고로 과장님, 항상 존경하고 있습니다.
You have my utmost respect, Manager Gregor, sir.
존경하지 마.
You really shouldn't.
내가 원해서 참전한 것도
I
아니야.
didn't fight in the war because I wanted to.
그럼 난 도대체 어쩌라는 거예요?
What else am I supposed to do?
살아남은 게 죄예요?
Is it so wrong that I survived? You didn't survive, sweetie. You didn't.
그냥 살아가 제발.
Just live on, please. It's not like we got ourselves into this mess voluntarily.
끝에 끝에서 결실을
Having
목전에
come
두고
to this
멈추다니.
end, only to be stopped
실로
just before your labor bears fruit. How regrettable.
뭐 우리야 좋지.
Well,
잡지 않은
we'll take
기회는
it.
유찰될 뿐.
Opportunities left unclaimed will only become null and void. Yuri's head fell to the ground. It wasn't Gregor's doing. Yuri's mouth opens and lets something out. It was a tree branch radiating a bright golden glow.
가지를 찾고 있었니?
Seeking the burrow, were you?
당신
You.
생각보단 좀 작다.
A bit small,
그치?
isn't it?
난 헤르만이라고 해.
I'm
앞으로
Herman.
자주 보게 될 거야.
We'll be seeing each other
왜냐하면
often. The reason being,
우리는 가지가
we need
필요하고
those burrows, and you
너희는
are capable of finding
가지를
them.
찾을 수 있고 너희는 죽지
You
않지만
won't die, but we
우리
will kill you.
너희를 죽일 거니까.
You are, mommy. Herman nudges Yuri's head with a foot.
물론 지금은 말고
It won't be now, though.
황금 가지는
We'll
우리
take good
쪽에서
care of the
안전하게
golden
수거해
burrow you
갈게.
found.
구보, 나의 법.
Kubo, my dear
이것이
compatriot,
그대가 선택한 길이오.
is this the path you choose?
맞아. 이젠
Indeed it
몇 안 남았지.
is. Only few remain now.
오랜만이네.
It's been a while, brother.
네 옷에 더러운 냄새가 나는 거.
Oh
알고
my god,
있어?
there's so many
지금
people
꼴의
they're
가족들이
like
봤어야
connected
했는데.
to. Do you know how filthy your clothing smells? If only your family were to see your state.
아주 만남의 광장이로군.
Some reunion this has turned into.
내가 준 선물은 잘 간직하고 있어?
How are you
아들?
treating your present, my son? Oh lordy, we got a brother? A mommy?
고작 이런 꼬락서니가 되라고 준 건 아니었는데.
I didn't invest in you just to see you such a mess.
바란 적 없어.
I never asked for this. Oh, yeah, so this is Gregor's mummy. I see. I never asked for this, not once.
그래도 포장지는 마저
You should at
뜯어야지.
least finish unwrapping what I gave you.
고작 그 능력이
That alarm isn't
내가
all there
준
is to
전부가
it.
아니거든.
자, 인사는
Alright now.
여기까지.
That's enough greetings. It's not his mother, it's... is it his actual mother? I thought it was just... Is it just the lady who did the stuff? Or is that his actual fucking mother? Yeah, Dr. Yuri has been kept away. No, Hongli's brother. That's his mother. That's his actual mother. Oh lordy. The man who introduced himself as Jia Huan clapped twice. Then everything went dark. Like walking from a long nightmare. Waking from a long nightmare. The early dawn greets you. After some time passed, and I thought it would be an easy enough mission for you. After allowing the golden borough to be taken before your very eyes, you have the gall to walk in with your faces up. Yeah, I know. This one feels like it needs to die. Also, Jujutsu spoilers. Yeah, bionic murder arm, which is what every kid wants. Have I overestimated you? I mean, it was our first mission. Why don't you give me an excuse, Mr. Faust? Miss Faust.
불멸만이 해답은
As it turns
아니더군요.
out, immortality wasn't the solution to everything. I feel like there's so many fantasy books and shit that basically cover that whole sentence. Anything to say for yourself, Dante? There was another group going after the Golden Borough. You had to have known this. So why didn't you warn me?
황금가지를 노리고 왔던
They're asking about
다른
the other
세력에 대해
faction that sought the Golden Borough. Faust placidly relayed my words to Virgilus. Don't tell me. Are you holding me responsible? Tell me then, Dante. Why would we bother sending 12 whole combatants to a place with no threats? After hiring fixers to guide them too. That's enough of that, Manager Bud. It's my fault. If you want someone to blame, I'm right here. How fascinating. Immortality didn't work because they weren't double immortal. Built a sense of camaraderie. To be fair, immortality is kind of a thing in the city, really, in different forms. Because you've got the people who like replace their entire bodies with mechs. I mean, that's immortality. If you just keep upgrading your mech, then theoretically you won't die because you won't age. So there's like different forms of immortality already in the city. It's just not in the way that if you get killed you can come back. I suppose that's the one that they've got down. The only reason that Verge didn't kick their ass is because it loves Dante too much. Yeah, as long as you have the money. Well, I do suppose it's not bad to cover up for each other since you're all on the same bus. Just know that sticking up for one another doesn't make up for your incompetence.
연락이 왔습니다.
We got a call.
팀의 특별작전 사과가
After Team Spec Ops Section 4
작전을 수행한다고
has
하네요.
just gone underground for their job. That sounds about right. Someone has to salvage the ego and abnormalities left. It's a real shame that the essence was lost, though.
뒤끝이 길군.
This is getting excessive.
전장에서 실패는
Failure is a common thing on the battlefield.
목표를 달성하지
If an objective
못했다면
wasn't met,
다시
you
작전을
devise
세워
another plan
재투입을 할
and
뿐이지.
redeploy.
첫 작전에서 너무 많은 걸 바라는 게 아닌가.
Pay to win is the city in a nutshell.
첫 지휘라고는 믿을 수 없는 성과를 보여주었다만.
Is life in a nutshell. Are you sure it wasn't your expectations that were too high for our first mission? I will have you know that our manager's performance was nothing short of outstanding. No, in Rua, especially in the city as a whole, yes. I suppose we'll leave it at that. You're not entirely wrong.
그렇죠.
Certainly. There seemed to be an uncanny tension between Virgilus and Faust. But right now, I had neither the energy nor the willpower left in me to get inquisitive. The bus reeked of blood with all the stains and gore on our outfits. Yet none of us tried to open the windows. And none of us had the urge to have a change of clothes. All of us just sat in place, dwelling on silence. Gregor had the most defeated look of them all, staring out the window. Then he suddenly went to hang something from his pocket on the windshield of the bus.
벌레 양반. 메피의
Bug
머리에
guy?
뭘 매단 거야?
Bug guy? What did you put on Mephi's head? A
유품.
memento.
두 사람의 유품이다.
Something that belonged to the two.
딱 유리 씨만한 여동생이 있어.
I had a sister about Yuri's age. Copyright song incoming? Oh well, we have to live with it. It may get muted in the VOD. Fair warning.
그냥 그랬었다.
That's all there is. I consider giving a pep talk, but that quickly dissipated. Ishmael wore a grieving look. Sinclair was quietly weeping, and Roger let out a distressed sigh. If they couldn't offer him any encouragement, what good would I do? Karen, won't this get in your way? No,
하루는 괜찮아.
Karen will be fine. Alright.
그래,
Let's figure out.
출발하지.
It's more, I think, like Millie's label or something. It's silly. Even I remember you guys saying that even she doesn't like it. Like
부릉부릉.
broom broom. Broom broom. The bus slowly rumbled forward. The gas mask hanging by the windshield waved like an ornament. We're gonna get a new ornament every time. That'd be fun. It's not Millie. That's weird. I just kind of expected it to be Millie. Yuri, Anya, and Hopkins all have thigh bands. Hopkins is blue. Is like his outfit. Yuri and Anya's don't. The implications that Yuri and Anya traded thigh bands. Oh, it's cute. Oh, this is sung by Gregor's VA. That's cute. Oh, Greggy. He's gonna have some stuff to deal with. I don't know if this one's absolute cinema. Not yet. It will be though. This had to set up a lot. Poor Greggy had to be the first one, therefore he had to be the one that sets up a lot of shit. Like I said, Void, it can get muted on the VOD, so I can still get the monetization out of it. But it just has to get muted after the fact. There's ending song on every canto, I see. That is a whole ass word. I get fair! You know what you don't like is Sinclair's. Oof, we'll see when we get there. I love that Dawn gives stuff up. Dawn's just still like, oh my god! Look at the world! The bus is so messy. We need to do some cleaning after this, guys. Are we okay with that? We gotta put some cleaning in. Dawn is vibing. Outie here is just looking absolutely fucking sus. Look at Outie's face. Oh, Tara looks cute in this picture. The next canto has been described as chaotic morons playing D&D side quests. So it's Don Quixote's then. That's true. Heath and Dawn got put on cleaning duties, so Ishii got put on cleaning dog too as well, didn't she? So I mean, we pray that Ishii will actually help clean up as well, because she'll actually do the job, maybe. Oh lordy. Fun fact, Honglu is so good that he gets 2 cantos. Well, Honglu's a sweetie,
이
so
정도 성과라면
that's
다음
fine.
연구로 이어나갈 수 있겠군요.
I got some upgrades. I got some upgrades. Confirm. So we got Kanto 2 unlocked now. Did we definitely get our rewards from this Kanto? No, we didn't. Ding ding. We have 2,000. We could do one. We could do one little roll. Just one little roll for the sake of titty. Just one. I know you said I should save. But just one roll. Just 10. Just one. Just 10. Just 10. Just one. Da-da-da-da!
한 잔 함께 하시죠.
Oh.
따뜻해질 거예요.
Leah Section 6 Honlu.
본측 이스마일.
We have an Ishmael,
도와드릴
but
게
not a TD one. Yeah, we didn't get the goodest roll. To be fair, I've had some really good rolls recently, so it makes sense. Oh well, this is fine. Okay, let's do our extraction. We didn't end the stream anyway, so this is fine. You could say we're on a roll, but we're not. We didn't do good. How do you have 28 modules? Because I've just been extracting a lot, and I don't know what they're used for yet, so... I seriously don't know what I'm doing in this game most of the time. Like, can I use them here? To level things up? I don't know. I don't know how to use stuff.
아 잠깐. 또 훈련이니 작전이니 시킬 거라면.
Yeah, I got some stuff here, some event stuff, but I don't really have much I can use that for. No, you can't. They're my Encafeller modules. No. They're used in the mines. You should get comfortable with the other boxes. Extraction tickets. These guys. Yeah, we should buy these. We can get 6. Yeah, let's grab those. Let's roll more. We got a little more. Just a little. The modules would be how you claim rewards when the dungeon challenges open up. Ah, okay. I forgot what they looked like for a minute. Save the single pull tickets. Okay, I'll save them. I mean, can I do a 10 pull with what I've got and tickets? No, I can't. No, I'll be good. Maybe 1. I mean, we have 6 tickets. We should only have 1 ticket because 5 is a better number than 6.
이상이라 부르게.
Oh, look
피코도
at him.
1등 항해사를 맡고 있지.
He's the first mate. Cute. Okay, I won't roll anymore. We'll save the rest.
잠깐.
Save the rest.
또 훈련이니 작전이니 시킬 거라면.
그대는
Can I?
관리자 나리는 오늘 관리자 나리는 제일 좋아하는 해결사가 누구시오? 배지 나눠드릴 테니 옷에 붙이고 다니시는 게 어떠?
Oh, so I got a good lead unit. That's fun. That demon is later or nothing. Good 2-star, yay! Wonderful. Well, I'm glad I have heard Don's Idol. I have Scout Waffle. Because when I was like setting up a stream one day, I had Don on there and I literally just clicked off the screen. And then Don yelled at me and it jump scared me so badly. Don's got a pin for purple tear, ta ta tear, 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 tear. Yeah, you guys said. I do think that's. Manager, don't go! Manager Esquire! Thank you, Don Quixote. With that, we are ending the stream. We finally finished Canto 1, so we'll be able to go into Canto 2 next week. And we'll see what's going on with that. But for now, that is all I have for you. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you everyone in chat. Thank you anyone who lurked. Thank you anyone who watches the VOD. I really appreciate you coming. And enjoy my stuff. Oh, thank you for the follow. Your local Ren. You are my local Ren? Wonderful. It's always good to have a local Ren in it. Thank you for the follow. If you have not already and you've been enjoying, I would highly appreciate it if you could leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're on YouTube, and if you're on Twitch, if you give the channel a cheeky follow. We just hit 200 followers on Twitch. Yay! So thank you so much, and thank you the local Ren for being 201. If you would like to support me in other ways, you can become a YouTube member where you get exclusive streams, emotes, and chat commands. And you can also get those exclusive streams on Patreon. My exclusive stream this month will be happening this Thursday. I did get permission for the thing I wanted to do, so I'm trying to sell this to you without telling you too much because it's a secret. I've been working on an audiobook with another author, you see, and I got permission from that author to do some of that. $2 from Level Size Phantom, 200 cents to celebrate 200 followers. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've been recording an audiobook for another author, and they gave me permission to do some of that audiobook live for you guys as a really cool sort of behind the scenes thing. So that's what I'm going to be doing in my Patreon stream. So if you're interested in seeing some audiobook production, then become a YouTube member or a Patreon at the Book 1 tier. I would donate money, but I have like no money to my name. That's fair, you local Ren. Don't you worry about it. You gotta look after yourself first before you can look after your VTubers, so I understand, don't you worry. Don't feel guilty. But I have to beg of the people who do have money, so don't worry. For the people who do have money. Would you like a potato? I have some crochet potatoes. Some of these have already been bought, so we do have a limited supply of these potatoes. I spent all of it on books and gambling and video games. Mood. So you can grab these potatoes on my website, www.browniewestmith.co.uk, where you can get one of these lovely potatoes. You can also get ebooks, versions and copies of books that I've written, bookmarks, a notebook, stickers, and a pillow. So you go check all that stuff out. And last but not least is my Kofi, where if you like my emotes, you can commission me to make some for you, or you can get some small audiobooks in the shop. Yes. And I think that is all my shilling. That is all I have for you. Again, thank you so much everyone for coming. I do appreciate it. Thank you. And I will see you guys Friday. Oh, one last thing. I do have to apologize. I forgot I'm actually busy on Sunday. So I won't be streaming on Sunday. I know. I'm so mad that I can't like deliver to some of you guys because of silly EU rules. I'm so stupid EU. So stupid. But yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. My brain. Oh yeah, so I can't stream on Sunday. However, My friends are having their gathering of magic time, which includes my fiance. So that means I will be left alone on Saturday. Therefore, there is at least like a 70 to 80% chance of a gorilla stream on Saturday instead. So look forward to that. But until then, until Friday for my next public stream, and Thursday for you lucky sods that pay for me to do things. I will see you guys then. But for now, I had fun. I hope you had fun. This has been Bridie Rose Smith, Live in the Library. Good.